recreational grounds, online, and watching us anywhere across in TNT. This is game number 2, and this is a matchup out of Group E between PH Warriors and Amigos. The Amigos team bearing black track pants and purple tops. The PH Warriors some black track pants and red and black striped tops. So they are out in the center. The umpires for this game, Roger Harper and Glenroy Cox. Our third umpire officiating in the container this evening. That's Mr. Schoon, Mr. Hamilton Schoon. So the umpire's just having a word with them. Remember, folks, 2 more games after this. We will see out of Group F, Uprising coming up against the A team, and the A team playing a doubleheader. And they'll be playing game over right after that. We say good afternoon to the Duckman. Seems as though he has a tabanka this evening. Seems he's heading in the wrong direction as well. So an update coming out of the commentary booth. Amigos have won the toss. Apparently the PH Warriors are 1 short. And the Amigos team have elected to bat first. So the Amigos will be taking first strike. We will see their innings in just a few moments as I hand you over to our ever late and never so great DJ David. So thank you there, DJ David. And he was just explaining to us that's the reason why he was late. He was feeling ill. But nevertheless, he's here with us now. So thank you. And thank you once again to our official barman, Mr. Kenrick Cupidor, for those 2 beers that he's going to be sending here now. And a bottle of water, courtesy Oasis Water. And much thanks to our kind sponsor, Flavorite, for the ice cream here this evening. So the opening pair for this Amigos team, Devon Victor Yes, so the opening pair for the Amigos team, Devon Victor, and it appears as though it's Siobhan Griffith. And the opening bowler, the gentleman with the ball in hand for the PH Warriors, he'll be opening the bowling from the community center end, and that's Mark Bayer. So this is game number 2, folks, out of Group E. Amigos, they're in the field. No, Amigos are batting first. My mistake. So the second game about to get on the way. Congratulations once again to Unknown winning their first, or the first game much rather, this evening. They scored 107. So this is Mark Bayer. First delivery. That one beats the wicket keeper going down to the boundary. Does he stop it? So the first delivery running into the boundary, a wide one, and 4 wides. So 5 runs. So Bayer to continue to Victor. Much better delivery. So some sloppy fielding here, some sloppy fielding work. And that's a bye. So that will take the score now to 6. 6 without lost. 1 legal delivery gone. And with that we see a Siobhan Griffith. He is the batsman on strike now. And I'm just being told here that the barman, Mr. Kenrick Cupido, he will be sponsoring 10 kids a face painting. So kids, you can go and check Uncle Ken. He's across by the bar. He has a silly acronym written on his forehead. That's RHS. Not sure what it stands for, but you can go check Uncle Ken. 10 kids. I repeat, 10 kids. And I see Jeffrey is raising his hand, so it appears as though he'll be sponsoring 10 kids too. So this is Bayer continuing to Griffith. Griffith, excellent shot there from Griffith. He should pick up a couple, so that's... Oh, and some excellent fielding there by the fieldsman. So he saved his team a boundary, and he's being clapped by his teammates. So that takes the score on into double figures. 10 without loss. 3 more deliveries remaining here in this opening over. So Bayer continuing, and some good bowling here from Bayer. So all the spectators now starting to come in, and as we see the 11th player for the PH Warriors team now taking the field. He is smiling. His teammates don't look too happy because he costed the team the toss. And he takes the wicketkeeper position immediately. So he stretches his arms. So this is Mark Bayer, the opening bowler for the PH Warriors. Batsman on strike, Devon Victor, and he makes a connection with this. Goes all the way into the river. So that's the first 7 of this innings. 7 to Devon Victor. And a no ball signal there by the umpire. So 8 runs coming, an expensive delivery from Bayer there. Takes the score on now to 18 without loss. So just an update here. The umpire just calling a no ball, and that's because the fieldsman was in line with the wicket. So Victor being sent back here from Griffith. So some okay bowling here from Bayer. 18 runs coming from it thus far. Just one more delivery remaining in this opening over. Two more deliveries because of that no ball. So this is Bayer once more into Victor. Victor picking it up and puts it away. That one bounce into the fence. That's 4 runs to his total and 4 more runs to his name. The score moving on now to 22 without loss. So Bayer with his final delivery in this opening over. Wide delivery there. A wayward delivery from Bayer. A dead ball signal by the umpire. So an expensive opening over on the part of the PH Warriors team. 22 runs coming from it so far. So shouts of a run out here. Umpire Cox calling for the third umpire. So I'll hand you over to DJ David as we wait on the umpire's decision. So some good feeling there on the part of the PH Warriors team. So Victor has to go. Does it? No, it's Griffith. So Siobhan Griffith makes his way back. So that's the end of over number 1. 22 runs coming from it. The last delivery. The first wicket here for the PH Warriors team. So the score 22 for the loss of 1. Remember, this is game number 2. Amigos against PH Warriors. And so Kevon Drayton just before me, folks. If you were sitting in my seat, I'm seeing 2 number 7s. The new batsman Adrian Ramcharita, he stands on a non-striker's end and also bearing 7 on his back. Kevon Drayton, the new bowler, and immediately he starts with a wide ball signal there by umpire Cox. The score moving on up now to my favorite number 23. So Drayton continues to Victor. Victor flicking that off his thighs. He should pick up a couple. Yes, he does. So 4 runs coming from that delivery. And that takes the score up now to 27 for the loss of 1. And so Drayton to continue. His over coming here from the commentary end. He's coming into Devon Victor, and Victor picks up this one, smashes into the SFX billboard, and 7 there signaled by the umpire. The score moving on to 34. So this Amigos team getting off to an excellent start. Drayton to continue into Victor. Victor picking this one up. It's gone miles into the breadfruit tree. That's a 41. So Victor, like he has somewhere to go. So Victor now on 29 as Drayton continues into Victor. Victor, another. So a serious onslaught here by Devon Victor. That score moving up now to 48. And for the kids out there, that's a 4 dozen. So Victor having his way with Drayton. He bears number 7 on his back, and he had 3 consecutive 7s there. And this is another, that one going straight into the pavilion. So 4 running 7s here now for Devon Victor. Drayton being punished. He changes his approach, and he's going to come around the wicket now to Victor. The left-handed Victor. And another, and the fieldsman putting that down. He would be upset with himself. The score now just moving rapidly onto 59. So at the end of the second over, the score 59 for 1, some 4 7s and a boundary coming from it. Devon Victor on 47. The score 59 for the loss of 1 over number 3 coming up. And so Anthony Hume, the no bowler, and we see Adrian Ramcharita on strike for the first time. So Hume into Ramcharita. This one is driven right back to Hume as we make a call, an urgent call for Kenrick Cupidor, an urgent call. Mr. Cupidor, bears are needed on this end, sir. Hume continues into Ramcharita. Ramcharita getting down, and a no ball signal there by the umpire. So that score now 66-0 for the loss of 1 as Hume continues. Ramcharita picking up a single here. And that brings the dangerous left-handed Devon Victor on strike. We saw him dispatch Drayton there for some 4 running 7s and a boundary. And Drayton there at some 37 runs coming off of his over. An expensive over at that. So this is Hume into Victor. Victor making connection. Not cleanly. Chance of a run out. No, just brushing by the wicket. So some good fielding there. Some quick footwork. And with that single, we see Ramcharita back on strike. The score 62 for the loss of 1. Another no ball here signaled by the umpire. We'll just wait to see. Umpire just having some words there with the bowler. Score moving on out to 64. And it seems as though there were 6 fieldsmen on one side. Remember, folks, you need to have 5-4 field. But the PH Warriors had 6 fieldsmen on one side, which means there were 3 on the other. And in this version of the game, that's a penalty. So the Amigos team were awarded a run. So Hume continuing into Victor. Victor being sent back by Ramcharita. And we're just checking on the kids. Have the kids checked Uncle Ken as yet? Remember, he's sponsoring 10 painted faces here this evening. And in just a few moments, we'll see Duckman as he will plummet off of the scaffolding tower. Hume continuing to Victor. Victor being sent back once more. So the patrons just more and more starting to flow in. Hume with his final delivery. Remember, this is over number 3. Victor picking this one up, driving it straight back down the grounds, smashing into the digital play banner, and that's his 50. So raise your bat, Mr. Victor. An excellent knock from you. 50 runs to you. And the score 67 for the loss of 1. That's the end of over number 3. I hand you over to DJ David. So this is over number 4 about to get on the way, folks. Remember, this is game 2, a matchup out of Group E between PH Warriors and Amigos. Amigos, they're batting first and they have posted thus far 67 runs on the board. This is Keron Alexander. First delivery, a wide one. So it seems as though that's a norm on this team. So all bowlers so far, their very first delivery. Just a statistic there for you. A wide one. And Alexander there being punished. An excellent shot there from Ramcharita. 4 runs coming from it. So Alexander to continue. 5 runs off of his over so far. A slower ball. And Ramcharita punishing in Alexander. Some good fielding here. So a good save there by that fieldsman. Saving a boundary there for his team. Running only 1 run. That puts the score on now to 73. 73 for the loss of 1. And that fielder there, Anthony Hume. The left-handed Victor on strike. As Vincent Valentine, the Zest man, comes to join us. Smile, and all we see is his teeth shining with those 2 gold caps. So once again, we're calling on the kids, all interested kids. Uncle Kenrick Cupidor is sponsoring 10 kids. If you're interested, please make your way to the face painting area. So Alexander to continue. 2 more deliveries remaining in his over. And Victor picks up with this one. He will be rewarded with 4 runs. So 4 more to the total. That total moving on now, folks, to 77. Yes, you heard it correctly. This is the Strictly FX Super 7s competition. 77 now for the loss of 1. Shouts of coal in the ice from the barman, but nothing being given to us. And another 7 here. So Alexander being punished. Devon Victor continuing with his onslaught. The score moving on now to 84. And that's the end of over number 5. Over number 6. The penultimate over coming up in just a few moments. My mistake there, folks. Over number 5 coming up. So once again, folks, we're calling on all the kids, all the mummies, the daddies, all interested persons. Uncle Kenrick Cupido is sponsoring some painted faces. So all interested persons, all interested kids, make your way across to the face painting area. And you can have your faces done for free, courtesy Uncle Kenrick Cupido. So Carlon or Curlon Drayton, the new bowler. So a good start from him. The score 84 for the loss of 1. As we say thank you to the lovely young lady here just delivering some drinks. And a wide ball here by Drayton. As we hear more shouts of coal in the ice here. Don't know if to believe him. $1 for. So a big mix-up here. This is a chance of a run out. Yes, so Ramcharita has to go. A big mix-up between himself and Victor. So the score now 86 for the second wicket falling. Ramcharita on his way back to the dugout. And once again, folks, another announcement. It seems as though today is giveaway day. Uncle Kenrick has decided that Turbo is on special. So all Turbo is just $1. Yes, $1. So this is an announcement for Coal in the Ice. Coal in the Ice, please check me by the commentary area. The new batsman, Everett Smith. And he replaces Ramcharita as he was ran out there. Big mix-up between himself and Victor. And Victor is still out there. Once he's there, I think the Amigos team will have a big score. So call for a run here. Victor reaching in safely. And a bye signal there by the umpire. The score moving on now to 87. So Victor on strike now. The left-handed dangerous Victor. He's on 63. So Victor picking up a single, and that score moving on now to 88. As we see, good afternoon once again to Flavorite, one of our kind sponsors for the ice cream this evening. And all the treats, all the kids, once again a call for all the kids. Uncle Kenrick, that's the gentleman controlling the bar. He's sponsoring 10 painted faces. You can check him out. As Drayton continues into Smith. Smith playing the reverse. He should pick up a couple here. This one going all the way to the boundary. So Smith being awarded 4 runs. The total now moving on to 92 for the loss of 2. And barman, Coal in the Ice, a quick announcement. I was just told that the Turbo has barcodes on it, so you can't buy it for $1 and resell it for $5. Okay. So that's the end of the over, folks. The score 92 for 2, and more good news coming out of the commentary box. It seems as though Uncle Kenrick has decided to sponsor all the face painting this evening. So kids, if you feel to put on a Scooby-Doo face, rub it off, go back for another because it's all free this evening courtesy Uncle Kenrick. So you can go check out the face painting area. You can even carry your dolly, get your dolly faces painted. So the new bowler here, Wilson. We're just trying to get some clarification on his first name. Is it Dexter or Dexton? Dexlon Wilson. Thank you there, umpire. So he's coming from the commentary end, and he started off his over with 2 dot balls. The left-handed Victor on strike. A good strike here from him. That ball went down to Hume, is it? Yes. So the ball seems to be following Hume here this evening. He's been busy in the field. That score 93 for 2. And with that single, we see Everett Smith on strike. Victor still out there. He's on a 65. So Wilson to continue into Smith. Smith playing that reverse shot once more. And no run coming from it. So 4 balls gone here now in this Wilson's over, the 6th over. Yeah. And Wilson bowling a wide delivery. So much thanks to Cole in the ice. Sporting a stylish netted vest here this evening. Big heave there from Smith. So some good bowling from Wilson. 1 more delivery remaining in his over. The score stands at 94 for the loss of 2. As we say, good afternoon, a good Sunday afternoon to everyone around the grounds. Another dot ball. So at the end of over number 6, the score 94 for the loss of 2. This is PH Warriors playing against Amigos. This matchup out of Group E. I'll hand you over to DJ David and we'll be back with the 7th and final over in just a few moments. And so we're back with the action. It appears as though it's Anthony Hume. He'll be bowling the 7th and final over for his team, the PH Warriors. Remember, folks, Amigos winning the toss because the PH Warriors were 1 man short when they lined up. So the Amigos team won the toss automatically and they bat first. We saw in that first game matchup there between Unknown and New Chapter. Unknown getting to some 107 runs off their allotted 7 overs. Seems as though this game might be headed in the same direction. So this is Anthony Hume, batsman on strike. Devon Victor, he's been there from the start. He's on 65. So this is Hume into Victor. Shortish delivery. Straight into the fieldsman there in the cover area. So Hume being cheered on by his teammates. The score 94 for 2. Remember folks, this is over number 7. And this is a power play over. So 7 balls in this over. So Hume into Victor once more. A big strike here from Victor. Does it go all the way? Fieldsman getting on it but making a mess of it. So that's 4 runs there. And Victor just being spared. The score moving on out to 98. As I saw some of the kids just running by me here with their faces painting up. Thank you to Uncle Ken. A very, very nice gesture there, Uncle Ken. So Hume into Victor once again. A wideish delivery. Yes, it is. A wide ball signal there by umpire Harper. So that score now on 99. Victor now moving on now to 69. So still 5 legal deliveries remaining here. This is Hume into Victor. Straight to the fieldsman, bouncing off his hands and into the fence. That's 4 more runs. So the runs just flowing here in this final over. 103 now for the loss of 2. Still 4 more deliveries remaining in this final over. So Hume once again into the legs of Victor. So Devon Victor, folks, he is still out there. He's on 73. As Hume comes into him. So coming up after this, folks, remember you'll see Uprising against the A team. And that game comes out of Group F. And immediately following that, the A team playing a doubleheader. They'll be playing a game over. So 2 more deliveries remaining here. Hume into Victor. Victor not making contact, taking that on the legs. A leg by signal there by the umpire. And that brings Everett Smith now on strike. The score 104. So final delivery coming up. So just some changes being made in the field here. So final delivery, Hume into Smith. And he's bowling. So at the end of 7 overs, the score 104 for the loss of 3 wickets, 105 required for victory. PH Warriors will make their way out in just a few moments. 105 required, that's the target. We'll see exactly how they approach those runs in just a few moments. Yes, sir. So that's the sounds of DJ David. All interested persons, you can contact me if you would like to hire him on a boat cruise, a party, you name it. So we're back with the action. Remember, it's 105 required for victory. The Amigos team posting some 104 runs on the scorecard. As we see Mr. Roll Burke, he has just made his entrance. I'll hand things over to him immediately so I can go have a drink with some of my sponsors and lime.
Oh my goodness, thank you so very much. The one and only, the capable, the effervescent, the incomparable Mr. Adrian Chandler. Thank you so very much for holding down the fort, buddy. We say top of the evening to all crew and crew. Frankie Caden and his wonderful West Side River End posse. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's PH Warriors coming up against Amigos 105. Wow. We had a guy number 9 making 77. My goodness. Excellent batting indeed. Well, Adrian, I trust that the first game was 108. Oh my goodness. Well, I still can't get over from the 1, 2, 3 print players win, you know. And now I'm still 50-50. I gotta get some CPR and, you know, some drips. But I'm okay now. So let's give you the bowler's name. Terence Tinto and the batsmen Kellon Drayton and Keron Alexander. Well, they need 105. Here he goes. Well, it's a slow delivery to start things off for a quick single. So 1 run on the board. Remember, 105 needed for victory. And that man, what a magnificent knock. We say top of the evening to the one and only Mr. Cleveland James. Always a pleasure. This is a lovely shot for 4. Beautiful. All timing. Just coming on the front foot and just bangs it over the long off for 4. The umpires in this game, the one and only Fitzroy Cox and the Harper man. Takes the score now to 5. We're into over number 1. Power play over. 7 run. 7. Glenroy. This one, he could have left it. Don't forget, boys and girls, you can run across to Jamelia. Jamelia face painting. Go on down. Wicket number 1 goes the man number 7. Oh my goodness, Keron Drayton. Looking for the big one, playing and missing, comprehensively bowled. Wicket number 1 goes, needing, oh my goodness, another 99 runs for victory. PH Warriors in a spot or bother. So it's the new batter. He's just around 6 feet 1 inches, 125 pounds. Anthony Hume. And this one is just hitting down leg, maybe taking a shoe. Let's await the decision by the umpire. Yes, indeed. Leg by. Well, they will need a whole lot more than that. They will probably have to go at the rate of knots. Because 105, it's a lot. This one is looking to play late. Coming for a quick single again. There is Chicky. He's not too bothered, Pastor Chicky. We say top of the evening to you. All crew and crew. 8 now is the score. This one is hit high. There's a guy around there, but he may not stop it. Definitely stopping 1, 2. Couldn't stop the 2 singles. PH Warriors going to need a whole lot more than that because they are just 10. Remember, it's 105 for victory. Say top of the evening to the young man. Gio is in the house. We know he's probably getting ready for NESC. Oh my goodness, he's preparing to head to Form 5. He's a big guy. We say top of the evening to DJ David. Don't forget, face painting down there at Jamelia. Boys and girls, if you would like to get some lovely characters, maybe Butterfly, Spider-Man, just check out Jamelia down there. We say top of the evening to Kenrick and his wonderful crew. The new bowler is Mr. Daniel K. He's sporting a mohawk hairstyle. He's wearing number 5. And the umpire, Glenroy Cox. The square leg man, Mr. Harper. So I got it right, Glenroy. We say top of the evening to Mr. James Arthur. Yeah, he is again. Oh, it's a wayward delivery down the leg side. He's probably saying, you know what, I need to help these guys out. Make a game of it. Let's give you the field placing. We have Mr. Bowler at square leg. A man at mid-on, that's Raj Kumar. Down the leg side again. Is it Raj Kumar or Ramcharita? Ramcharita, number 7. Top of the evening to you, Mr. Ramcharita. Got the name right this time, buddy. The score, confirm, 12. Finally, he's got it outside the line of the off stump. This is good cricket. A lovely evening. We saw a bit of rain. That was Friday. Well, it was felt around the country. That's a lovely delivery coming for a quick single. He will be in trouble. The wicket has been disturbed. Will they call for the third? So it's a decision for run out down at the road end. So ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, between time, we say top of the evening to all crew and crew. Those of you streaming with us on the World Wide Web, we say blessed evening. Not to mention our wonderful sponsors, the Ricky Ragunanan Group of Companies, Big Screens Limited, the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, the Sport Company of Trinidad and Tobago, Flavor Ride, Digital Play, Turbo Energy Drinks, Trinidad Fresh Juices, Stag, Carib, Amstel, Oasis, oh my goodness, and the one and only Strictly FX. So wicket goes! Number 2, once again, the boys and girls playing by the scaffolding under the big screen. Please, you cannot play there, guys. It's not safe, and we want to ensure your safety at all times. Come on, boys and girls. Maybe you can try Jamelia's face painting. So Hume is out. He went via the run-out route. The other wicket of 4, that was the man Karan. And he went for a poetry single. Well, I tell you what, the management and staff of PH Warriors definitely is going to be worrying right now. Because we are already into over number 2. And only 12 runs on the board. 2 wickets down. It's the new batsman. Let's give you his name. Dexlon Wilson. All right, here we go. Down the leg side. This bowler is a wild one. Quick announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Turbo, $1. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Turbo, $1. Just check it out down by the main bar. This one is a lovely drive, but there is Picky out there at the boundary, mid-wicket boundary number 9. Takes the score now to 14. Free face painting for all boys and girls down at Jamelia. And Turbo, only $1. Turbo energy drink, $1. Come on. This one is hit high. The wind is stopping it. It could be caught. Yes, indeed. Wicket number 3. And PH Warriors continue to worry in further trouble. DJ. Once again, use this. Can you hear me again? This face painting free for all boys and girls down at Jamaica's. You heard that, Zest? Okay. So that's confirmation from Zest right down at the face painting. And he is going to get his face painting now. Also, we got Turbo for $1. The score is, so school Zest just confirmed the face painting free for boys and girls. And the batsman maybe has something in his eye, just ensuring that all the vision is well. Remember, it's 105. That's a hefty score. They need to go at a run rate. Right now, the run rate is inched up so closely to that 20 mark. 17 for the loss of 3. Here we go. And this is down the leg side. The batsman just taking his buttocks out of the way, ensuring that he gets that wide. Don't forget face painting. Free face painting at Jamelia. Check her out. This is a very interesting shot from this man. So at the end of over number 2, needing 105 for victory, PH Warriors are 18 for the loss of 3. So it's the new bowler, Jaron Jagannath, and he'll be bowling to the right-handed Mark, is it? Dexter. Dexlon. Here we go. Only 18 on the board. This one is outside the line of the off stump. The umpire is having a look. As the play is just beginning to get a little dark, still a little breeze blowing along the ground. Say top of the evening down there to Frankie. All crew and crew. This one again is looking for that heave over long on, but this is good bowling from this man. Just short of a length and leaving the right-hander. The score remains on 18. Well, Warriors need to be worrying right now. This one is short and a pull just in front of the man at mid-wicket. Can't stop the single. This is good cricket, people. Excellent cricket. Remember, we are Super 7 Strictly FX 2K16. We understand the Friday night crowd was a magnificent crowd. Oh my goodness, he's playing down the wrong line. This is excellent bowling from this man. Jaron the bowler. Juggernaut. Well, he's bowling like a juggernaut here. And now he's trying all sorts of shots. This is the reverse. He's not making contact. Wasting deliveries. Say top of the evening to the boys and girls. Don't forget Jamilia's face painting. Free. Go on down. Turbo energy drink for just $1. Again, he's coming outside the line of the off stump, playing and missing. So over number 3 coming to a close. Only 1 run conceded in that over. And the Warriors, PH Warriors, dig themselves a further hole because now it's only 19 at the end of 3 for the loss of 3. This one is pulled and gone through the mid-wicket for 4. Once again, boys and girls, going down to the face painting. It's courtesy KC's bar. And remember, it's free. Going down. We understand even KC is there getting a face painting. As we say, top of the evening to the most beautiful lady. Unfortunately, she's walking with her hands empty. We don't understand that ploy. This is a wicket. Wicket number 4. Well, Dexlon is going back as ejected man. Only able to get 7. Further and further trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, immediately following this game, 6:30 game, we're looking at Uprising. And they are going to be coming up against the A team. Uprising going down early on last week. They will need to pull things back. Looking further into this year's tournament. We say top of the evening to all of our crew, the ice cream lady, Jodie's, Jamie and her wonderful tasting wings. Also Paula's bar, Zorina's. So we're looking at over number 4. 2 balls bowled in over number 4. We say top of the evening to Ziggy, and here's a lovely hamper, beautiful hamper here. Lovely goodies. 23 now. This one is heading down the leg and continues to go wider and wider. 24 now. Well, Amigos just toying with these guys. They're just having fun. This one is hit. Oh, just that man getting a hand to it. Could be run out still. Nobody's backing up. So we've seen some poor cricket in the field of Amigos, realizing they have lots of runs to play with. The new batter, Calon Drayton. As Ziggy is just ensuring that the Hershey's and all the goodies in the hamper in order. Here's the bowler. This is a foolish length one. Down the leg side, only able to get it in front of square for an easy single. Let's confirm the score. Is it 27? Yes, indeed. Cleveland James, our trusted scorer here this evening, and the one and only Carlos. Here we go. This one, right up a little block hole. Could be run out, but he seems to be home. Leg by signal by the umpire. Well, PH Warriors definitely out of their wits here because this run rate now has skyrocketed. It's only 28. Run rate now just around 25. 25 runs now. Another one is coming down the leg side looking for that pull but can't make contact. Another leg by. Struggling. 29 runs now. 4 wickets down. Remember, 105 needed for victory. We say top of the evening to all of our wonderful sponsors. Don't forget Turbo. $1. Go and get your Turbo, people. Only $1. And face painting. It's sponsored by KC's. Go on down. So it's the start of over number 5. It's the bowler. Sheldon Bilbao, the punching man. Oh my goodness. What is happening with this batsman? Number 88. Well, boy, he ate it all up. And still was comprehensively bowled by bowler number 8. So he was bowled by bowler number 8. It's Wigan number 5 and he's wearing number 88. 29 now for the loss of 5 and PH Warriors in further and further trouble. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the new batter. This could be caught. Oh my goodness. Well, he will be run out, but there was Birbal. Birbal probably saying, yeah. That was some poor fielding there. That was an easy catch. The man could have probably gone on to get that hat trick. Unfortunately, he was so upset he turned his back, but he could have effected the run out. Nevertheless, the score 33-0. Here we go. Outside the line of the off stump. The dangerous Burble, Sheldon Burble, aka the punching man. Always a champion bowler. Oh my goodness, it's bang, 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 wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. So once again, we say top of the evening to Fierce Faces. Fierce Faces. Free face painting, and it's sponsored by Casey's Bar. Casey. Go on down, boys and girls, to Fierce Faces. So it's the new batsman, Travis Lewis. Well, it's Burble. Down the leg side, a rare wide by Burble. Remember, they got to 104. Warriors need a 105, and they're only 31 in over number 5. Oh my goodness, he didn't know much about that, but it's a wide, another wide. Sheldon Burble. This team coming all the way from the Five Rivers Aruka region. Some veterans in this team. Oh my goodness, what is happening there? Playing across the line. He was nearly bowled. He's probably saying, I've never seen a delivery like that. We say top of the evening to the man, the one and only Leon Bowler is in the house. Always a pleasure, buddy. See, let's summon something from the one and only David. So it's back with cricket action. 32 now. For the loss of 6, we are into the penultimate over. Outside the line of the off stump. Look at that delivery. Wow. Devon Victor, the cheeky man. Picky, cheeky. Oh, he's bowled him. Comprehensively bowled. I got balls of steel. Balls of steel indeed. So here he comes again. Shaquille Chase is the new batter. Wickets are really falling now. And well, I'm sure they're probably thinking to just hold these wickets in hand, maybe help their run rate. They may need it in the future. Because it's a tough call to get this remaining runs. 72 more? 73 more. This one is just played behind square. Only a single. The score now 33. Don't forget, games coming up after this one. We're going to see the uprising. And they're going to come up against Mr. Hannibal and crew, the A-team. Hannibal Lecter. Here we go. Oh my goodness, outside the line of the Osampa wide. And look at it, the A-team is going to be playing back-to-back. So it's going to be double trouble, the A-team, game after game. Here's Picky again. Outside the line of the off-stump. This batsman is not even moving his feet. He probably need to listen to little pal Joey Lewis. Get some dancing going. The runs are really tough now, only 34. Ball him, oh my goodness, right up into the socks. Well, wicket number 8 goes. And Amigos, in their first encounter in this year's Strictly FX Super 7s 2K16, are making small chops of PH Warriors. So here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the penultimate over. Well, it's the tall figure of Kendron Barrios. And it's the final delivery in over number 6. The penultimate over. Will he hit a 7? Well, he's into the wicket. This one has gone between him and the keeper. Will they come for the 2? Getting the single now takes the score on to 35 at the end of 6. So they need 70 runs from 7 legal deliveries. Well, it's Leon Bowler. We say top evening to the beautiful lady with her long flowing hair from the Orient. Oh my goodness, Addis Ababa in the house. Wow. Magnificent indeed. Sexy Kellyanne, is it? Kellyanne. Leon Bowler, the veteran, is in the house. We're into over number 7. Well, he's been got this one. What a piece of fielding down there by the man Victor, but he could be run out. Oh, he's home. Well, my goodness.
I can't get up.
He couldn't get up. He lost his brakes, everything there. His brakes started to bind, it's smoking. But he's up. 37 now. Well, he needs another 63. Is it possible? Well, it's not impossible, but it's going to be tough. He's now dancing down the pitch. Well, again, he's down there, and this one is just evading the short mid-on fielder. Coming back for two, he will be in some trouble, and a poor throw again. Well, this Amigos team, they can bat, they can surely bowl, but their fielding needs to be discussed. We need to have a discussion about the fielding of Amigos. This one is outside line of the off stump. Wide signal by the umpire. Well, we say top of the evening to all those who have just joined us. Welcome to this lovely Sunday evening. This one is hit high. This could go for 4. One bounce, so it's a 7. What a shot from this man, but a bit little too late. All the beautiful boys and girls just coming out here, just chilling out. All the ladies in their magnificent outfits. We're seeing a lady there. That seems to be something from the Orient. Oh, it's wicked. Bowled him comprehensively. Leon Bowler getting into the action. And more woes for this PH Warriors team. They will definitely have to revisit that drawing board, because wicket number 9 goes David. Well, it would seem that that's the end of the game, because unfortunately they didn't seem to be able to field all 11, or maybe the number 11 batsman is probably having some refreshments, realizing that it's probably another 68 more runs needed for victory, or 58 more runs needed for victory, and he's probably deciding to just sit that one out. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations going out to Leon Bowler and his wonderful team, Amigos, coming all the way from 5 Rivers, Aruca, getting the better of PH Warriors. We are getting ready for Game 3 this evening on a wonderful 4-card Super FX, Super Strictly FX, Super 7s 2K16 Uprising, coming up against the A-Team. And the A-Team is going to be playing a doubleheader this evening. Immediately following that game, they're going to be coming up against Game Over. In the meantime, between time, it's young DJ Gio.